I'll never forget the sinking feeling I had when I found out my luggage was missing. It was a bright, sunny morning in Barcelona, the city I had dreamt of visiting for years. I was standing at the baggage claim carousel, watching it spin around and around, only to see every other bag disappear, leaving mine, nowhere to be found. I looked at the airline staff, hoping they would have an answer, but they just handed me a small piece of paper and said, "We'll look into it." That was it. And suddenly, the vacation I had been planning for months wasn't about sightseeing or eating tapas or exploring hidden alleys. It was about panic. What if my clothes didn't make it? What if my essentials were lost forever? But the worst part wasn't even the inconvenience of missing clothes. It was that I had just stepped into a country where I didn't speak the language fluently, had no idea how to navigate the situation, and felt completely helpless. It felt like the universe was conspiring to ruin my trip. I remember sitting on the steps of my hotel, looking at my phone, trying to figure out my next move. But then it hit me. I had travel insurance. I'd never really thought much about it before, to be honest. I thought it was something you just check off when booking a flight, like adding a little extra cushion to your booking in case of what-ifs. But that morning, when I called the company and explained the situation, I was floored by how smooth the process was. I didn't have to scramble through endless forms or talk to an automated voice for hours. They understood exactly what I was going through. They assured me that they would handle the entire situation. All I had to do was focus on enjoying the rest of my trip. It felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I didn't have to chase after the airline for updates or try to figure out how I was going to buy new clothes on the spot with an international credit card. I was covered. And honestly, it wasn't just the luggage claim that got me. The whole experience made me realize that there's so much more peace of mind that comes with travel insurance than I ever imagined. From cancellations, lost baggage, or even those unexpected health scares, it's there to help when everything feels chaotic. There was one moment, though, when I realized just how much I'd underestimated the importance of having that extra layer of protection. A couple of days later, I was sitting in a cafe, sipping a coffee, just trying to soak in the city. The airline finally called to let me know that they had located my bag and would deliver it to me in a few hours. But something clicked in my mind then. I had been so caught up in my, what if my luggage didn't arrive? What if I couldn't get reimbursed for my loss? But the truth was, everything was already being handled. That feeling of trust, that I wasn't alone in this mess, was worth its weight in gold. By the time I received my luggage, I had explored more of Barcelona than I ever thought I could. I felt so much more relaxed. Travel insurance wasn't just a safety net, it was a tool that allowed me to be more present in the moment. And for me, that's priceless. I've shared this story before, but I wanted to tell you because I wish someone had told me earlier how crucial it can be to have the right travel insurance. I didn't realize just how much it could help, how it could shift your mindset from, what do I do now? To, I'm going to be okay. So, if you're like me, and you're a little hesitant about the idea of paying for travel insurance, just think of it like this. It's not an extra, it's peace of mind. It's your safety net when things don't go as planned. For me, having a reliable, stress-free process to deal with the chaos of lost luggage was a total game changer. If you're planning a trip soon, especially if it's overseas, take a moment to check out auras.insure. I'll drop the link below. I found it through a recommendation from a fellow traveler, and honestly, I trust it because it saved my trip. It's not some flashy advertisement, but just something that's been real for me. I genuinely use it, and I genuinely recommend it. Because after that experience, I realized that a little bit of extra coverage could save you a lot of heartache. So, whatever you do, don't skip on travel insurance. You never know when it might be the one thing that makes all the difference.